Hey, it's Tuki, how are we going? I'm here today with kyōfu no Sekai, World of Horrors. This is in very, very early days at the moment. They say it's based on Junji Ito manga, so it's very much eldritch abominations and body horror. It's a kind of horror RPG card game. It's very different. And I had a quick zoom through just to get to grips really quickly, because it is a little bit tricksy to understand at first. They are completely revamping the user interface system, so a lot of this is going to change, because some of it is a little bit unintuitive. So I noticed this little secret thing down here. I was just playing then. It looks like you can get different symbols, so I don't know if at certain points in the game maybe you're presented with the 3 symbols that unlock some kind of secret. And there's also this here. I accidentally unlocked one of the characters already. I'm not sure how I did it. They all seem fairly easy to unlock. I mean, it must have been easy to unlock if I managed it anyway. So I've got the Yakuza Thug. Another one we can unlock by defeating a ghost, and another one by running away successfully. And then there's some items and a spell. I think these ones are just blank squares here. They don't do anything if you hover over. Okay, there's also this options menu here, so you can change the colour scheme of the menu and get some scan lines going. Did I click on that? There we go. Yep, so we'll get started then. Let's have a go. Some of it's a little bit hit and miss as to whether it actually works, some of it, but it makes a very good story generator at the moment. There's some really solid spooky stories in here. So you can change your character by clicking here, so we could cycle through them. Who do we fancy? So we've got here, Yakuza driver, an idol, a photographer. Those are our unlockable ones. Our Yakuza thug, a transfer student, and a swimming team captain at the moment. I might go for the Yakuza Thug. He looks strong. I might need that. So at the moment we've just got the alpha scenario packs. There's only a few little scenarios, so you'll find that a lot of them will repeat currently. What have we got? So we've got also a difficulty setting here. So this is on like medium, so I think this is the worst one here. And then we got easy, so I might go on easy just so we can have a little run around it. I don't think we're going to finish anything. We might finish a couple of stories in it, but certainly not going to beat the eldritch horrors. You can pick your elder god as well. So I'm not sure how this works. I don't know if it's... Oh, here we go. I think it affects how your game will run. So you get Cosmic Gift with that one. Mirror Horror. Spiral Madness. And Devoured. So I don't know what doom... There's a doom meter and it can reach 100, and I'm not sure what it does when it reaches 100. So I kind of like this one. Uenoth, the Dark Silent One. The embodiment of pure darkness, mindlessly devouring shapes, colours and sounds. The source of humanity's primal instincts. You will discover why we fear the dark. So I don't know if they, if you can encounter them and beat them. It does say that unlocks an item, I think it was. But I'm not sure how they crop up. Okay, and if you pick on the other soundtrack, it falls silent within the game. It sounds very good, but unfortunately it doesn't work, so we're stuck with this one for the time being. Right, let's get into it. So, to start our demo mystery, we've got to click on the mystery deck, so that's this up the top here, I think. So we can draw one of the scenarios that were on the sidebar at the very beginning, so I think it's one of 6 we can draw. So let's have a look what we've got. Okay, so I remember when it started, the woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. And this is the alarming account of abnormal arms. Oh, I love this kind of thing. Okay, let's investigate. Okay, so to advance the plot, you've got these different symbols here for different locations. We've got to explore them, in the correct order to reach the end point of our mystery, and we can do additional quests that increase our reward at the end. Okay, so see how this works then. So we've got to go to downtown if we want to advance and explore it 4 times, or we can do an additional quest here and go to the hospital and explore that twice. So should we do our additional quest first? Let's give that a go. Right, so which one's the hospital then? So here you've got all the different locations and you can travel to them. So the hospital I think is the one with the cross on. Yep. So we'll go there and we've got to investigate it twice then for this side quest. Okay, Mortuary Blues. You find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath. The revolting smell of thawed remains still lingers in this very room. It used to be where the hospital's mortuary, where the doctors determine the cause of death. Okay, so we can pull the cloth off the dissection table, search the cabinet, or check out the freezer. Do we really want to? Let's have a look at what's on the table then. Okay, so it's got charisma checks and things in it, so different stats that your character has can affect the different things in the game, and there is experience as well, so you can level up the character. So we've failed, so before you can uncover what's hiding under the cloth, you involuntarily let out a scream and run from the mortuary in terror. Bugger. Okay. So the accuser thug is scared of doing that. So we've got to do it twice. Let's do it twice then. Ah yes, same one again. Okay, should we have a look in the cabinet this time? Let's try that. A success. Okay. Something flashed in the corner of a dusty drawer and you reach for it. It's a sewing kit which may come in later handy. Beautiful. Okay, so we solved our little side quest. So we might start on the main quest. I'll just show you this as well. So you can do additional actions here, which you can go to the shop, rest at home, access a library to get new spells, and I'm not sure how to get professional help, but it costs money. So I don't know if that lowers the doom, maybe? I'm not sure what that does, but it doesn't look like it does anything. It's unclickable at the moment. Looks like we've got no items either. So what's on the main screen? Let's have a look. Oh! I've got a hammer! And equip that. Okay, we'll equip that. I haven't found that before. Let's see, where does that show? Here we go. So I've equipped nothing, but I'm holding the hammer. And I can use the sewing kit, so I wonder if I can't use it then in combat. So it looks like you collect different item and spell cards. Oh, look, I didn't notice he had a little story. Robbing the old manor was a mistake, with a vengeful spirit now chasing him. No speed is too high. Bugger. Right, to get back to it, I think, is it... Oh! That's our chosen horror and our doom meter then. Right, how do I get back into it? Oh, oops. Apparently that's how you get back, is by clicking the bottom. I didn't notice that. Okay, elevator ride. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad was about to happen. The doors open. Ah, luck check success. The elevator doors open, revealing a hospital corridor. So I wonder if you fail, something awful's on the other side. Okay, so we'll get on with our main quest. So we want to go downtown. And we want to explore it 4 times then. Oh, that was spooky, the eyes appearing. Okay. Old newspapers. With the trail getting colder, you wonder if any similar case happened in the past. Maybe a trip to the library isn't a bad idea. Let's have a look then. Yeah, study the newspapers. Okay, success. Right before the closing time, you stumble upon a curious article on the last page of the newspaper. You copy the author's name and the given address and get ready to leave. Okay, I've got to do it one more time then. Okay. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover a corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore his neck apart. We can steal his gun, check his wounds for clues, or escape before more police arrive. Oh, we are a Yakuza. Steal his gun. He won't be needing that for sure. You feel bad about stealing from a corpse though. Guess we lost some reason, but I think we've gained a gun. Yeah. Can I equip that then? Police revolver. Use weapon. What does that do? Oh, look. Suicide is not a solution, so I wonder if that's for the, There was an item, I think, and it said get suicidal. So I wonder if that would, at one point where suicide is an option, would unlock something else. Okay, that's interesting. Right. Let's get back to investigating. You hear a rustling on the other side of the apartment door. Someone's trying to get in. Oh! Apartment stalker. There's a rumour of a masked assailant going from door to door, beating the tenants with a blunt weapon. Ah, here we go. So we're in a fight then. So he's got 2 health. I've got, in the corner there, 20. So we'll hit him with a hammer. I get bashed in the head. So if it fails, a little cross appears, or if a circle appears, we succeeded in beating him. So we need to hit him one more time, I think, to beat him. Nope. Go on. Oh, he's beating us up. Go on. Yes! Did that do it? Yeah, resolve the event. So we need to keep an eye on our health as well. We don't want to get that to 0 or we completely lose. Okay. One more time in downtown. Who's this old friend? You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend waiting for a train. During your catching up, you discover she's moderating a web forum about paranormal events. Could she know something useful? Let's take her out for a coffee. Okay, over the coffee you learn about an old god slowly waking up to rule the earth once again. Could it be the reason of the weird events happening lately? Okay, it cost us to get her a coffee, but so it looks like we learned something. Now we want to go to... where's this then? The manor. Okay. In a one-slot cabinet you find a heavy tome wrapped in a moth-eaten black velvet. Revealing the book, you recoil in disgust at the volume in your hands bound in human skin. You're gonna read it or burn it. Let's burn it. Oh, that didn't work. Hard knowledge check. Failure. Your head swims with a myriad of blasphemous voices. Oh dear. I think our reason's going down the toilet. Now we want to go to... what's this one here? To the village. So we're getting these clues slowly as we work up towards the end of the mystery, but I'm not sure if these actually relate to anything we're doing. Strangled to death in her bed, and it's like, father of the family worked as a sailor, weird statuette from Africa, manor won in cards, cave system under the mansion and blasphemous rituals. Maybe it is. Maybe it is adding up to something. Okay. Investigate the village then, let's move this forward. Unseasonal floods have closed many of the roads, forcing you to look for an alternative way. Okay, that worked. Next, we'll do it again. Okay. Professor TAKEUCHI. No one answers when you knock at the professor's door, or as he is normally punctual about his appointments. The smell of blood alerts you that something's wrong and you quickly open the door and make your way inside. There's no sign of the professor, but the quantity of the blood everywhere leaves little doubt as to what happened, but how and why. Oh dear. That's a bit of a mess, isn't it? It looks like someone's rummaged through all his stuff too. Okay, so we searched his stuff. Okay, dexterity check failure. You find nothing of importance and escape the room before the police arrive. Okay, so we're on our last one now, so we can... I think we just end up solving it then with this last click, so we're investigating the boiler room. So the last few things were a curse and 0 contact with the outside world and something to do with hunger. Let's find out what happened here then. You enter the dark boiler room and trip over a pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch. The thing that you tripped over wasn't a pipe after all. It's a long rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer you can smell something vile and rotten. Oh my gosh. Okay. Unholy chants coming from the cave system connected with the mansion have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside worlds, they ate what they had. Themselves. Ah, cool. So we got little rewards there for solving it. We got a thorough investigation bonus and something called knowledge is key, and time having passed goes over into a day. So I wonder if we're investigating a mystery a day. God, we are efficient, aren't we? Okay, so we pick out a new card then. We might just do the 2 of these, so let's see. We'll speed up for the next one. What have we got this time? Ah, lovely, we've got a new one. Okay. More and more people fall unconscious and can't be awakened. People trying to wake the patients result in them falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital is being dedicated for the comatose. Is there anything connected between those people, and how did this strange illness start? And this is a curious case of the contagious coma. Sweet. So we want to start downtown? Yeah. Nice. Flashing eyes there. Mr. Ooh? I think he's missing a name there. That's fine, he can be Mr. Ooh. Struggling artist. Your neighbour horror manga artist is struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his latest story. Should we share our experience? I mean, we have had a pretty rough time. Oh, incredible, he shouts in excitement. How do you come up with this stuff? Sensing the story will be a huge hit, he pays you a token of appreciation. Nice. We want to go to school next. Okay, we'll investigate that. Right, you enter the kitchen. Even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, something is being cooked in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. Search for a weapon, look for a first aid kit. Oh, look what's cooking. Yeah, I'm gonna look what's in this pot. You slowly remove the lid from the pot. Thick, smoky and vile reek fills your lungs. The look of the ingredients used to make this broth make you sick. That was probably not the greatest idea, was it? I think you get that regardless then. And we're off to hospital next. That's always fun. Okay, we're in the elevator. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad's about to happen. So let's see, do we get the good ending or the good... Oh, look, a bad thing! Oh, look how cool you are! Okay, look, check failure. The elevator doors open, revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up in a doctor's office. A nurse discovered you lying unconscious on the elevator floor. Okay, so time's gone by and we've lost reason. We must be terrible at reasoning things by now. I feel like everything we've done has just chiseled it to nothing. Okay, back to the hospital. Oh, paranoid patient. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police called them a paranoid schizophrenic and had them committed. They are mumbling something quietly as you pass by. Don't get close or try to talk to them. Let's see what's going on. Charisma check. Failure. No words of reason can convince the person to tell you what really happened. It takes 2 nurses to calm them down after they've roughed you up. Whoops, we're not doing very well. Downtown. Off we go. Ah, look at these things just appearing. Is that because my doom might be going up? We're at 19% at the moment. Mail day. When you stop by your home and pick up lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Read them or check them later. Let's read them. Ah, failure. Staying up late investigating the current case took a toll on your electricity bill. There's little aliens appearing, aren't there? Okay. To the hospital next. You find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital. Okay, we're in the morgue again. Let's check out the freezer this time. Oh no. You take a peek into the freezer, but you can't see anything important. You wonder what could smell so bad if there's nothing in the freezer. And then, the body on the dissection table twitches slightly. Oh, good. Alarmed, you suddenly turn around. A pale, slender woman is standing next to the dissection table. Her chest and stomach have been crudely sewed, and her face is covered with dirty hair. She raises her arms and starts moving in your direction. This is the dissection ghost. Rumours tell of a girl harvested for her organs, and her ghost is still haunting the old mortuary. Let's hit you with a hammer. Oh dear. So we've got 4 health here, and we've got 14, so let's keep an eye out because we might have to run away. I mean, if it gets down to it, at least running away will give us a new character. If we succeed anyway. Oh, we're not doing well at all. Oh, 1 hit. There we go. Go on. Oh no! Oh, I didn't see the health going down. Bugger. I'll go back into the menu again, but look, this is the when you open it for the first time, you get this cool the cool menu here. It looks like an old Macintosh computer. I'll open it back up. Ah, it's so cool, isn't it? Yeah, so which ones did we get then? We got, where was it? Oh, we were solving the coma one when we got murdered. And the abnormal arms one was the one we did. Nice! Awesome. So what I'll do is I'll pop a link to this in the description below. It's very, very cool. I'm very interested to see how it comes on. They were posting screenshots of how it's looking with the new user interface, and it looks like it's going to be fantastic. It replaces a lot of it with a lot larger area on the screen for pictures and things. It just looks, oh, it looks so good. I'm very interested to see how this goes along. I'm just enjoying reading all the stories and things too. It's got this wonderful atmosphere. Fantastic. So till next time, ta-ra!